What's up, y'all? I'm still hanging out here at the range. I've been out here all day doing a bunch of jelly testing, having a lot of fun out here. And this one right here is hopefully going to be another interesting 10mm test. So we got the old familiar jelly contraption set up. I got my chrono. I got 2 blocks of gel. Now this block that we're working with up here, I've done 1 test in, and that was a 38 special test. I'll leave a link above if you hadn't seen that, but we should have plenty of room to do what we need to do here. So as you can see, what we got here is the Nosler match grade handgun ammo, 180 grain 10mm jacketed hollow point, and then we got the Nosler ASP assured stopping power 10mm auto 180 grain jacketed hollow point. Now these ASP rounds I just tested not long ago in 45, and they did really nicely, and that's the reason I picked these up, because I had tested these match grade in the past and they're just another run-of-the-mill weak sauce 10mm load, so it was nothing special. So I thought I'd pick these up and try them. Well, once I got home and looking at the box, these are the exact same ammo, y'all. The velocity exactly the same, energy exactly the same, even the part numbers are exactly the same, 51-400 and 51-400. So this is the exact same ammunition, just labeled in 2 different boxes with 2 different types of labels. And if you look at the rounds, they're the same, there's no doubt. The only difference I can see at all in them is the primer. This one here is a copper colored primer on the match grade. This one here is a nickel colored primer on the ASP rounds. But other than that, these things are exactly the same. But we're definitely going to run them both through the paces and verify that. The tool we're going to be using today is the Glock 20 chambered in 10mm. So this one ought to be pretty interesting, not because I expect good things out of this ammo, I definitely don't, but I'm very curious to see if they perform exactly the same, and they are literally the exact same ammo. All right, y'all, let's check out the speeds on these rounds. I'm going to put 3 rounds of each one of them across the chrono. We're going to start out with the one that's labeled match grade first. See what we get. Well, 1046, 1049, and 1059. That is some weak 10mm ammo right there, buddy. Let's check out that average. All right, y'all, the 3-round average out of those Noslers labeled match grade is 1051 feet per second. So definitely not what I would consider 10mm level performance already. But let me reset this and let's check out those ASPs. All right, y'all, let's check out these ASPs. I got 3 rounds of these also. Now, keep in mind, if you remember, the box velocities on both of these is claiming 1150 feet per second. So we're already 100 off of that on the first group. So I feel like these are probably going to be down there also. Let's see what we got. 1044, 1035, and 1037. So these were actually a tad slower even, I think. Let's check the average. All right, so sure enough, the 3-round average on those ASPs is 1038 feet per second. And if you remember out the ones labeled match grade, it was 1051. So you're talking about 13 feet per second difference between these two. In my opinion, these are the exact same rounds, the exact same projectiles, same powder loading, same everything. 13 feet per second difference, that's absolutely totally insignificant. So gonna be interesting to see what these do in the gel. Let me get this reset and y'all know what time it is. All right, y'all, it's double vision jelly time. I'm gonna put 1 round of each down into the gel. We're gonna start out with the ones labeled match grade first. I'm gonna try to put this down into the lower right of that block without hitting the wood down there. All right, I think that was a perfect shot. Let me make sure, let me go down there and make sure it stayed in. All right, y'all, perfect spot for that one down there. Now we're gonna try out this ASP. I'm gonna try to put this one above that other one, above all those other tracks, but I'm probably pushing my luck on this one. Let's see what happens. It might come out the top. I think that went above my other shot, but I think it might have mixed in another track. Let me go check it out. All right, y'all, let's take a look at what we got down here. I flipped y'all around since these things were on the back side. You can see them better. As you can see in here, these perform nicely. It's always tricky when I'm testing 10mm stuff that performs nicely as far as like a 40 would perform nicely, but for a 10mm, it's not nice. But you know, it's a catch-22. It's hard to say these didn't perform nice when they really did. But as far as 10mm level performance, they definitely didn't hit that mark. But anyway, what we got here, the one on the bottom, that's the one that's labeled match grade. It came in here, very nice wound channel action, very nice disruption. It starts shedding material here. You got some petals of jacket, and you got some lead bits and fragments going through here. Carries on out here. Now it's a little bit misleading. This one actually forward momentum carried all the way out to, well, I'm off the screen, a little bit off your screen. It's basically right there where the bullet of the other one is, and then it had some rebound to it. So looks like it expanded nicely. It's pretty mangled up because it started, like I say, coming apart, but overall looks like it performed pretty well. And then the one right up above it here, this is the ASP round. Same thing. It looks nearly identical coming in. Big disruption action. Again, it starts coming apart immediately because these are the same exact projectiles. Starts losing lead. You can see it slinging some lead fragments. Now right here, it crosses over that other old little wound track, but that didn't cause any kind of nothing going on there. And then as you can see here, it almost touched the end of this first block. It looks like it went about a ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch further than the other one, and it is spun around backwards, and it looks like it's expanded pretty well also. As far as penetration on them, the forward momentum from the match grade labeled one is 15¼ inches. The ASP is 15 7/8. I mean, it's right there at the edge of that block. So you're talking about what, a ½ inch, about a ½ inch distance difference between those two rounds. All right, y'all, let's check out these projectiles. So over here on the right, this is the ASP. This one here is the match grade. As you can see, they're pretty much identical. They've come all apart, both of them, folded back, really irregular expansion just because it lost material, lost some lead, lost some jacket. Now, it definitely expanded to the fullest extent. I mean, you got all the expansion out of these for sure, but lost a bunch of material. So let's do some measurement and see what kind of material we did keep. Now, they both started at 180. This one labeled match grade is at 168. The ASP 163.4. So definitely a good bit of material loss out of both of these. This ASP looks like it lost more. I'd say that was just the luck of the draw on this one, because they are obviously, very, very obviously the same exact projectiles. Now, as far as expansion, it's going to be very irregular, but the one labeled match grade, you're looking at 597, 659, and 624. So like I said, good expansion, just very, very irregular. The one out of the ASP is going to be pretty much the same deal. You're looking at 486, you got 690, you got 627. So again, great expansion on both of these. They just came apart so much that it's really irregular and really mangled up. But there you have it, y'all, the Nosler match grade versus the Nosler ASP. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind at this point that this is the exact same ammo, exactly the same projectile, the same powder loading, same everything. I'm not sure if they rebranded to this ASP, because the match grade I bought a little while back, this ASP I just have bought recently, or if they just boxing it in different boxes just to get people to think it's something different. I don't know what's going on. Not saying there's anything nefarious going on, but it's just a little funny that the exact same ammo is in the, you know, it's in different boxes, but it's exactly the same. So I think the best thing to take away from this is, if you're in the market and you're planning on buying some of this ammo and the place that you're going to buy it from has both of them, get whichever one's cheaper, because they're exactly the same. All right, y'all, that wraps up another 10mm test, and I think what we saw here was the same exact ammo being tested out of different labeled boxes. After I got home looking at the boxes and the ammo, I was pretty sure it was the same stuff, but I thought, well, maybe it's a different type of powder, different burn rate, something like that. And it could be still possible that that's the case, but as y'all saw through the chrono and in the gel here, you got virtually identical speeds, virtually identical performance in the gel. If I was putting my money on it, I would would definitely bet that this is the same exact ammo in 2 different boxes. As far as the performance of it in general, like I said, it's a good performing ammo. It's just not a good performing 10mm ammo. But y'all let me know what y'all's thoughts are down below. Do you think this is the same exact ammo? Do you still think it could be some kind of little difference in it? Let me know what you think about it. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification icon so you can get notified when I upload new stuff. Check out my affiliate links down below in the video description. You know the deal with the Amazon. If you shop through there anyway, hit that link up first. You go straight through Amazon like normal from there, and anything you buy anywhere on the site after that, I get a kickback from them towards the channel. If you're needing some fantastic ear pro, hit those Axle affiliate links up and you can save a pile of money versus going straight through their site. As always, I appreciate all my Range Gang members and every single one of y'all out there to show support for the channel. I got a bunch of good stuff coming y'all's way, so make sure you stay tuned for it. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you soon.